took me 29 long years and a couple weeks in this new year to really just accept who I am. I guess what I would really truly say, what I would say is this. In the 29 years, I have about I would say from 15 years old or something, 14 or 15, when I started to be aware. It was like 14, maybe, it was like 14 where I was like, man, if you die, or maybe I was 12, man, if you die, there's not coming back. I also was aware of the fact that I couldn't change into somebody else. Like, nobody could physically take on my in my shoes, in my body. That was eye-opening for me. And I was about 19 when I realized what being looked at as a man is when I first got in trouble. And then I was 24 or 5 or something, 26. Had my first kid. And stuff started to click even better for me. So I would say my true conscious years, where I am in real awareness and about the things around us, around me, not us, but me, around me, and how I'm affected by it and how it's affected by me, to a point where I actually care about it. At 26 years old or so, I was this many years old today. And about maybe last week, when I said, as I've been on this journey since 2022 or 2022. So since 2022, I've been on this journey about it's really dialing in on who Jamari is, right? I didn't even like my name. I didn't like people calling me Jamari. I just didn't like a bunch of stuff because I didn't understand it. But finally, I've come to a really strong part of my existence, and that is I'm accepting who I am. I'm accepting who I am. And those who like it, and those who don't, they don't. I don't have the capacity. I do. So I could have the capacity to do something that's inauspicious to who I am. But I don't want to tolerate it. So I've accepted who I am. And in that, I'm learning what I am, who I am, what I like, what I dislike, what I accept, what I won't accept, what I tolerate, what I won't tolerate. And in examining myself, there's things I just did not like. And so those things, I've taken a better step at figuring out why I was even in that position, so I don't go back to it. But some stuff, what I find out is that it's because we don't cut it off, right? It's like you find that you dislike something about yourself, but you don't cut it off. You don't, because as you grow, when you decide to start walking in your journey of growth, personal growth, man, it's such a deep concept, but and you are introspective. When you are truly in that space and you see stuff you don't like, you're supposed to, this is the one thing you're supposed to realize, is that you die, parts of you die on really, I don't know how long it is every time you grow, but whenever you grow, parts of you have to die. Meaning, me and my mother were talking, but I said habits and she said spirits, and I said, that's exactly what I mean, right? It was in that moment where that's what I meant, right? In that moment when I realized that's what I meant. When I say habits, I mean spirits, because there are things attached to you from your previous self, what I call remnants of your past. I'm pretty sure somebody else calls them that too, but remnants of your past, it's like crumbs that you see on the ground. You don't see them, but if you don't clean up for real, it'll attract bugs, and it'll attract the stuff that you actually don't like, that you just got rid of, right? So you have to really cleanse. You got to clean it and disinfect that area, because if you don't, you're going to find yourself seeing those same habits, spirits, those same habits that you had in the past that you thought you got rid of. But all because you decided not to truly cleanse it. And this is what I find. There's reasons why you don't truly cleanse it. It could be because lack of knowledge thereof, ignorance. You're ignorant to the fact that you need to deep clean and disinfect it, and you're ignorant to the source on how you do it. And then the other piece is you just don't want to, because there's a part in you that actually wants to experience what you say you got rid of. It's a part of you that wants to experience it again. And then it's a part of you that wants people to look at you and be like, yeah, so-and-so got they're getting their life together. You want people, you want the validation from people. I only say this because I've been every single one of those people. I've been all of those. It starts, everybody says it starts right now, but it starts right now. And though it seems like work is not being done, the Bible tells us all toil is profit. And I paraphrase it because I don't know if that's exact, but all toil is profit, man. The Bible also tells us, don't despise the days of small beginnings. Like all the little things you do, all of it matters, man. And it feel like it don't right now, like it really do. It feel like it just don't. I still get those feelings, that gave me chills, but it feel like it doesn't. It feel like it doesn't help. Feel like it's not doing anything. But the truth is, look inside yourself and say, do I truly accept the way things used to be? Like, do I accept how Mary talked to me? Do I accept how I've viewed myself in this position? Because I used to be the person who cared about how people looked at me about the things that I decided I want to do. If I want to color my freaking hair green and highlighter yellow and pink, I'm gonna do it because I want to. You know what I'm saying? And that's just an example. And most times I'm speaking figuratively, but right now, yeah, it's symbolically as well. But literally speaking, if you want to quit school, quit your job, and pursue your like what you think is your purpose, it's better to pursue that than it is to be in a place where your spirit is not being fed. I quit a job. No, I didn't have nothing else. I quit a job because it did not serve me. I wanted to read my books about helping myself, and my job was taken away from that. So I quit the job and I read my books. And today I appreciate myself. That person he didn't have it together. I appreciate him. Because it was scary. I was working 2 jobs. It was scary, man. But I did it anyways. Because you got to do it scared. You got to do it hungry. You got to do it broke. You got to do it sad. You got to do it, you got to do it. Clean, dirty, you got to do it. And it's not forcing. It's just, I'm going to allow myself to be who I was called to be. And I am going to take the necessary steps toward that direction. Until next time.